There's always progress to be made. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
You can be the best bodybuilder in the world. You can be the best power lifter in the world, but they still work to better themselves, right? Mm-hmm. So you can always get better. So that's a small goal. It's kind of like, so I asked them from, let's say they said they want to lose 50 to 70 pounds. Mm-hmm. I'll be like, okay, so what's your time frame? Most people will tell me a year, mm-hmm. and then I usually tell them, okay, I'll do it in 6. They're like, really? I'm like, yeah, I'll do it in 6. It usually happens in 4. Then when I talk to them, they're like, okay, so I have a time frame for this. I'm like, okay, so what will happen when you lose that 50 to 70? What's your goal after that? Then people will be like, okay, well, I want to get more tone, or I want to build more muscle in this area, or I just want to keep the skin tight, or I just want to feel healthier or whatnot. You always have to set little goals throughout your lifetime. So like between now and a month, where would you want to be? Yeah. Some people, it's just like, oh, I want to squat 200 pounds. So they're going to work towards squatting 200 pounds. Mm-hmm. You have to set realistic goals. You can't just be like, in the next month, I'm gonna squat 4 or 5. No, it's not gonna happen. Yeah. Okay. So little goals is what keeps you going in the gym. Mm-hmm. Big goals are cool and all. Like, I want to be, I don't know, 250 pounds of muscle in 6 years. Okay, cool. Can you make that happen? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But where are your little goals for you to keep motivated to actually get there? If you're not motivated, how are you going to get there? So I try to put that in their head that once you're done, it's not over. It's just where you want it to be at this time, then find something else where you want to be in the next 6 months after you hit your goal. I want to make sure that you know the risks of when you work out as being at your weight. Yeah. Cardio is fine because the heart is technically meant to pump that way, but working out, the heart is not technically meant for that. We got to work it to actually, so it can actually do that. So we're gonna see how you do, see how you feel. Let me know how you feel, because I'll probably push you a little more than what you usually do. So just let me know how you feel and how your heart feels. All right?
Alrighty.
Okay. Cool.
Let's do it. All right. Here's my first attempt.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it, man. One more. All right. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to wind up your stance a little bit.
Okay.
So put your stance a little wider. Yeah. Okay. You want to point your toes out a little bit?
Okay, sure.
Okay, cool. So now, when you do a squat, you want to press with the heel.
Okay.
The heel and the outside of the foot. So what that means is when you come down, you're going to drive your knees outwards.
Okay.
Okay? Second of all, your back should be straight.
Okay.
So what I usually tell people is just keep your hands like this.
Right, okay.
Okay. Then when you go down, you got to push your butt out.
Okay.
So then when you go down, it should look like this. Up. I'm going to push my butt out.
Okay.
And then up. Okay? So you're not going to point, you're not going to push with your toes, you're going to push with your heels instead.
Okay.
All right?
All right, I'll give that a try.
Let's do it.
All right.
Do it. Two more. One more. How was that?
It felt very different.
Did it feel better?
I can't say it felt worse. I definitely felt it in different places.
Where'd you feel it?
Well, for one, concentrating keeping my back straight means like yeah.
That's gonna hurt. Just doing this is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
It's totally normal.
Yeah. And
Okay.
in the back here.
In the back right here.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna do another set.
Okay.
All right. So when you go down, try and really push the butt out.
Okay.
That's the main thing. It's gonna keep you balanced when you actually push the butt out. All right.
Okay. Sure. I'll give it another go.
Let's do it.
All right.
Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So for some reason you were doing pretty good over there. And then once you got the weight on your back, you kind of freaked out, I think.
Maybe.
A little bit.
Possibly, yeah.
Okay. So you're afraid of falling forward. I could tell.
All right.
Just by the way you're doing it,
All right.
you're scared to fall forward. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to come up and down really, really straight.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so you don't want to do that.
Oh, good. I hate it.
So you want to push your butt really, really out when you have a bar on your back.
Okay.
You really, really want to try when you're going down, you're pushing your butt really, really out. Okay, when you're doing it. So that way it'll keep you stable and it'll keep you from not falling forward and it'll keep you from not pushing with your toes and it'll keep the weight on your heel.
So by pushing out in that position, it gives me more stability.
Yes.
Math is weird.
It's physics, man.
Yeah, physics. Okay.
Physics.
So same thing. So I gotta like right out like that.
So yeah, so literally like right out. Ugh.
Catch that? Hope you did. All right, should I try it again?
Well, that's why we're here, right?
That's a dumb question. Is there a good place for my hands to be on the bar?
Wherever you're comfortable.
Okay.
Okay, go wider though. Remember how I told you to go wide? You're gonna have to go wider. You're gonna be more stable.
Okay.
All right. There you go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. And 12. Good. That's good, man.
Better form?
Much better.
Okay.
And 10. All right.
Okay.
So the way you were doing it, you were kind of using a little bit of your biceps.
Yeah,
So like
okay.
you were coming up and then doing this. So technically this exercise is literally keeping your back straight like this,
Okay.
grabbing the handles and bringing in your, yeah.
Okay.
So you're kind of like tucking in your bicep under your chest. So you're coming up.
And
like
meeting
this.
right in the middle.
Yeah, like this.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
All right.
let's try that.
That's gonna fuck me.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh man, no.
2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, your chest is way more engaged now.
Yeah.
6. Come on. Up. Good.
Yeah. That's ruinous. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. How you feeling?
I feel ruined.
You're ruined.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna do one more set.
Okay.
With more weight.
Of course.
8. Come on. 9. One more.
Okay.
Good. You gotta challenge yourself.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So that's challenging yourself right there.
absolutely.
You gotta take your body to that limit, right? Right, so we'll go to the military press now.
All right.
Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, okay, so you're kind of a little too flat on the bench, okay?
Alright.
So what you wanna do is you wanna put your back against the pad, but move your butt forward, okay? So that way you're not so straight in front of you, so you're kind of like on an angle,
Oh, okay.
okay? A little bit of an angle, because a military press will hit the side of the shoulder and the front of the shoulder, right? So it's okay if you're kind of tilted a little back, all right?
All right.
Number two, you want to keep your shoulders down and back when you're doing it. You don't want to be rolled forward and pressing up, okay? So retract your shoulder blades, okay? You can kind of like tilt your neck a little back a little bit so you don't hit your face.
Good.
All right? So you don't want to hit your face, right?
It's my favorite part so far.
All right. So you want to bring the bar, like I usually bring the bar right to my chin, and then I'll press it up.
Oh, okay.
All right. Your grip was fine.
All right. Yeah.
Like you could probably just go pinky on the line, the
Yeah.
first line. Yeah, there you go. And then grab it. There you go. Okay, press that. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on. 8. Come on. 9. One more. Good. Great. Good.
Okay.
So the thing with this is once you start putting more weight, just control the balance of the bar. Like don't
Yeah.
be going like that. Right?
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yeah, so the
Okay.
more weight you put, the more controlled it has to be, right?
Yeah.
So it's on the way down, really control it. Don't go too fast on the way down. Control it. It's easier to do like this on the way down. On the way up, it's easier to push. It's on the way down, okay? You want to control it.
Okay.
Great. Good. 2, 3. 6. 9. Come on. 2 more. Come on. 1 more. Good. Good. Close to it.
Is that real
The
close?
bar really close. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. 3, 5, 6, 9. Come on, 5 more.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more. Good. Put it back. Ready to go heavier.
Yeah, I figured you'd say that.
Feel a little better though?
Yeah.
And the way you were doing it?
Yeah, it's much less on the back and much more on the.
On the leg, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So that's the whole point of it, is to work the back of the leg and not your lower back as much. So that by keeping your back straight, less pressure on the lower back.
Yeah, it feels a lot. Doesn't hurt nearly as much here. Which
Yeah, you're gonna feel it a little bit, but it should be like that's the
not
only
all
thing I
I'm
feel.
feeling.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
So let's just try and do as many reps as we can.
Okay.
Don't be so focused on doing 15 or 12 or anything.
Just
You
on.
get 6, you get 6. You get 7, you get 7.
Alrighty.
Good. 2. Eight, 9, 10. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. One more. Good. Good, man.
I was gonna try for 5 more.
See, you did more reps with the 100 than the 80.
Yeah.
That's just to show you had in mind, because we did 15 on the first. So you thought we're gonna do 15 with that one, and you failed almost at 15. Then at the 100, I told you, hey, let's not have a rep in mind. Look what you did. You did 20. So it's just to say, if you keep it in your mind, you're gonna stop. If you don't have it in your mind,
Just gonna keep going.
you keep going, right? So from now on, nothing in your head. Just do the set. Do the set. I usually say if you get to 20 reps, stop at 20, and up the weight.
Right.
Okay. So you can lower the weight to like 12 to 15. But yeah, don't have a set range of reps. You're not gonna be working as hard as you should. Right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. That's great.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem, man.